Side Door Theatre in the heart of Wollongong. It's Last Month with your host, Harry Jun.
Welcome to Last Month with Harry Jun. We made it, we're out here, we're in Wollongong, we're recording live, we've got a live studio audience. Oh my goodness, sold out, full house show. Don't look around. You can't see, it's sold out. This is fantastic. It's a rotating roster of comedians hosting their own TV show. It's so good that any of you are here. I don't know why you're here, but the fact that you're taking a punt is incredible. We're going to have some fun little segments. I've got a comedian mate who's going to do a little spot. His name's Kevin Hahn. He's out in the back. Let him hear some noise. Incredible. Thank you so much. I joked about the full house, and there are people at home watching you thinking, probably had 10 people. Nah, maybe 20. And for Harry Jun, that's real good. That is real good. I'm telling you, because the first time I did Melbourne International Comedy Festival, debut show, very nervous because I wanted to maybe win some awards. Sue me. Best newcomer, and the first night of my debut hour at Melbourne International Comedy Festival, I sold 2 tickets. And they showed up early. Yeah, they were like, where the fuck are the other people? Where are they? I remember even now, I'm grateful for anyone who comes to see any of my show. I'm just grateful. And so I approached them before the show started, 5 minutes before. So grateful. I went up to them and I was so grateful. I said, we don't have to do this. I'll give you a refund, okay? You come back on Friday. I think 5 people are coming then, okay? So it's going to be... But they were so supportive, they went, do it. So I did, and these two, they were so supportive, they sat in the front row. Those 2 people sitting in the front row. Only issue was, they sat at the extreme ends of the front row. Turns out they didn't know each other. A 7-10 split, that's hard in bowling. But in a comedy crowd, almost impossible. I didn't know what to do. But anyway, sorry to go on in my little opening monologue, but I just want to open up. Yeah, I do stand-up comedy. My last month was really busy. Actually, the last couple of months I was touring Australia, doing all the festivals. Thank you so much. Could have used you guys there, but that's okay. That's okay. We're grateful that you hear it all. I'm just going to go over to my desk here. I've got prepared some stuff. Do you guys like cartoons? Fantastic. I've got some cartoons that I've made on my little iPad and Premiere Pro. And I've also, just to recap on this last month, the craziness. So you go to so many different cities. You get to see the most beautiful places. I got to perform. Do you guys know the Brisbane Powerhouse? Incredible. I got to perform at the Brisbane Powerhouse, the Brisbane Comedy Festival. Can you believe it? Can you believe it? Some of these, they're not fake reactions, by the way. They sound like they're fake because they don't know how to react. Someone went, woo! Oh, it's all real. Brisbane Powerhouse, beautiful. It's a beautiful venue. I got to perform in the Graffiti Room, which is a beautiful room. It's also heritage listed, that building. Do you guys know it's heritage? Yeah, heritage listed, which means you're not allowed to touch the walls. You're not allowed to cover them up. You're not allowed to paint them, alter them in any way. And in the room that I performed at, the Graffiti Room, on the wall was cat's anus. Yeah, that's incredible. Yeah, that's on there forever. They can't change that legally. That is a historical document in the Brisbane Powerhouse. Look how big it is too. That's atrocious. Also, just underneath, jism. Like that's how much more Brisbane can you get? I got to stop over in Perth for Perth Comedy Festival. Excellent place, I love it. I love Perth as much as they love vapes. They love these vapes, these Alibaba vapes. Already, official sponsor of the show. We might have to cut this. Alibaba, yeah, they love their vape. They love their Alibaba vapes as much as they love littering. Look at this shit. These are all Alibaba stickers and rip them off and just stick them on the bin. It's pretty incredible. I told you that I like making cartoons. And I feel like it's important for you to get to know the hosts. You guys, do any of you know me at all? Give me a woo. Woo. Two. Might have been the OG2 that came to our Melbourne Comedy Festival show. Yeah, so I need to tell you a little bit about myself. I was a single, lonely loser growing up, but I did love the beach. Okay. But I love the beach. No one to go with, but I did love the beach. But I went to the beach so much as a single, lonely loser. I realised I could spot all the other single, lonely losers like me that love the beach. You know how? It's because we all have the same sunburn. You know the strip along the back where you can't get the sunscreen on by yourself? Oh, I wish I had friends. This bit here, this bit. All the single lonely losers that love the beach have this exact same. It's brutal. It's like the sun's branding us with the Cataline. So brutal. Not to bring the tone of the show down. Obviously, as a talk show, you got to talk about current events. I'm not going to talk about the current events. Because I felt all of you go. Oh. And they did. The buttholes are tighter than that cat's anus. I will say, look, to be fair, I feel like there's just a lot of, a lot more casual discrimination out there these days. Okay, I had a mate. He's mixed race, and he had a hate crime yell. He's mixed race, right? Hate crime yelled at him because he's mixed race, and his wife is also mixed race, and they have a child who's mixed race. He's mixed up. Anyway, I'll just show you them. These are my friends. On the left, that's Kyle. He's half human, half horse. Okay, and this is Yumiko. She's half Japanese, half fish. Yeah, which means she has a very complex relationship with sushi. So you should see her eat out. Well, you don't know this love story? This is a classic love story. He's from Atlanta, she's from Atlantis, Anyway, the story is they were walking down the road. Well, he was walking, she was flopping. And some dude saw this couple, saw the kid and said, your child's an abomination. Interbreeding? Mixed with abomination. And I was like, oh my God. Because you know what the child of a centaur and a mermaid makes? You know what child's did? Seahorse. Oh yeah, abomination, that's cute, right? That's so cute! Well, it would be cute. That's not their child. This is their child. Kill me. Sorry, I should have explained. Kyle and Yumiko are first cousins, so they just, the inbreeding really fucked up their genes. I'm very glad that you guys were on board with some of these cartoons. Because behind the curtain, I was like, I don't fucking know. But so yeah, you guys were pretty good. I love the energy. I'm gonna throw to an intro sequence. So if I get some huge claps, all I'm gonna do is stare down this barrel and be like, play the fucking intro. I won't say that. I'm gonna say it. Yeah! All right. Play the fucking intro. Yeah! Welcome back to Last Month with me, your host Harry Jun. I showed a couple of cartoons. We're going to cut to another segment very soon. I did show you guys a couple cartoons. I think some of you liked them and some of you guys were like, what the fuck? That's okay. That's the magic of cartoons. I've got another one to show you. I don't know if any of you guys feel this way. I feel jealous of the people who you sign at the end of cards XOXO. Do any of you guys do that?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I'm so jealous. Because I want to do that. You know XOXO. Oh, the message. I had so much fun last night. Let's hang out again. XOXO. Oh, sultry, beautiful. Oh my god. I want to do. Well, I don't want to do XOXO because, like, you know, kisses. They're a bit horny for my boss's birthday. A bit too horny for my boss's birthday. But you can't also just sign at the end of cards just hugs either. You can't, because then my boss will get my card. He'll read it out and go, all right, let's see what Harry wrote. Dear Bill, hope you had a great birthday. Ooh, Harry! It just doesn't work. It's my absolute honour and privilege to introduce the first comedian on last month with Harry Jun. Please put your hands together and welcome to the stage, comedian Kevin Hart!
I just want to address that Harry and I are both wearing brown shirts. We did not, this is not a bit, we didn't coordinate. There were not enough gay men involved in the production of this show.
Just call it how it is. We're a paper-thin budget, okay? We couldn't afford more costs.
Yeah, how was the show last night? Yeah, they got the same guy twice. It must have been real fast. Like, oh, God. Oh, God. Hello, thank you. It's nice to be here. My name's Kevin Hart. I'm not Kevin Hart. Some people mishear the name. I'm not Kevin Hart. I'm not doing the makeup tonight. All right? Hello. No, it's nice to be here. I want to ask you guys a question. Do you guys know that phrase, I'm nice in the streets, but I'm naughty in the sheets?
Yes.
Yeah, we got some sluts in the crowd, all right. Love your work, sluts. Shout out to you guys. I've got my own version of that phrase. Do you guys want to hear it?
Woo!
All right, this is my version of that phrase. This is how it goes. Sheets in the streets, streets in the sheets. Yeah. I think some of you are a bit confused. Fine, I'll explain the joke, all right. As a reward for setting up my laundry, I have a paddle pop in bed. There we go, yes. Yeah. Is anyone here not from Australia? Anyone here not from Australia doesn't get the reference? If you're not familiar, I'll explain. Streets Paddle Pop is a popular brand of ice cream in Australia. So now that you have that context, let's run it again. Do you guys know that phrase? Nah. Just being silly, that's all right. Yeah. I probably am also, I want to address this, I'm probably the biggest Chinese guy you've ever seen. I'm 6'4", I'm 100 kilos. I'm like if a Chinese guy was Samoan, but not in a Filipino way. You know, if that race maths adds up. But I will say, the most Filipino thing about me is I did marry a white person. You know? Someone here's got a new stepmom they feel weird about. All right. Where'd you meet her dad? I'm not calling her mom. It's all right. My wife is white. Sorry, I'll say that properly. My wife is white. My wife. Yeah, I love her a lot. It's nice being married to a white woman because I can do impressions of her mum, but she can't do impressions of mine. Yeah? Bit of fun there, you know. My wife is from a farm, as in her family owned the farm. We're not just harvesting a paddock full of white women. But I will say, a paddock full of white women is known as a music festival. Free range, organic. Gluten-free, I guess. Yeah, no, but since marrying a white woman, the culture started to rub off onto me a little bit. I've started doing some white behaviours around the house, right? Like earlier last week, I saw my wife getting changed, and I said out loud, "Wowee." Like my wife and I, we no longer leave places. We skedaddle. Right? Another white thing I've started doing, I have recently started kissing dogs on the mouth. To me, every bulldog is a French bulldog. But you guys want to hear like the widest thing I've ever done in my life? This is by far the widest thing. You guys want to hear it? Alright, if you insist. Alright. The widest thing I've ever done, I recently put my mum in a nursing home. I'm just kidding. None of this is real. I'm not even Asian. I'm a Chris Lilly character. Right? You know, I didn't put my mum in a nursing home. What am I, a fucking monster? That's all right. I'm trying to get my wife to learn a bit of Mandarin Chinese. You know, it's the language I grew up speaking. I'm trying to get my wife to learn a bit of Chinese because that way, in a couple of years' time, I might have a chance at saving her from the camps. Tension. That's just an edgy joke. That's just a dumb edgy joke. But I will say it does wig me out when I hear white people say to my face, China's going to take over. China's going to take over. I'm just like, going to. Have you been to the CBD? Also about China taking over, it's like, oh no, my children are learning algebra and violin. And respect. Oh fuck, they're gonna look after me when I get old. No! Stupid fucking white dogs. Hey, I'm allowed to say that. How can I be racist? My wife's husband is Asian. There we go. Fuck yeah, I'm gonna comment it. Fuck yeah, nah. Have you guys noticed though, like, the better the Asian restaurant, the harder it is to get to the bathroom? Have you guys noticed that they'd be eating some noodles, but oh fuck, these are good. You try to go to the bathroom, they hand you the keys attached to a baseball bat. You have to walk past the restaurant through an alley. Right? Like earlier last month, I was getting some food in Chatswood, a very Chinese suburb in Sydney. And shout out to Chatswood, north of the bridge, rich motherfuckers. All right? And I was in Chatswood, I was getting some noodles, they were really, really good, and I had to go to the bathroom, right? I asked the staff for the baseball bat, you know, I assume it's for self-defense. There'll be like a gremlin that asks you 3 riddles, you have to hit him. He drops 5 gold coins. Right, I had to go to the bathroom, right? And turns out, really long walk, bathroom for that restaurant was all the way in Hurstville. You know? Such a long walk, right? I can feel myself getting a bit tired towards the end of the walk, trying to get in the bathroom, but fortunately in Hurstville, I found like a really good Chinese restaurant. And I was able to get some food, get my energy up, but then as I was eating there, I spilled some sauce on my shirt, and I wanted to go to the bathroom to wash that off. Bathroom for that was back in Chatswood, you can't believe it! Anyway, that's the end of that bit. That's all right. I'll tell you one more thing, and I'll be done, I guess. But I got a cousin in mainland China. You know, my Chinese cousin, my cousin, if you will. Anyone else got a cousin? And my cousin and his wife, you know, they're trying to start a family. You know, they've been having some fertility issues, so they've been going to like the fertility clinic in China. And just in the family group chat, they're just kind of letting us know about kind of the developments and all that. And apparently, like in Australia, the fertility clinic, you know, you have the room. And you have the screen, and you have the materials to help you make your deposit, porn. And apparently, though, in China, porn is illegal, right? So at the fertility clinic in China, they just have the chair, right? And a floor-to-ceiling poster of Chairman Mao. They got to knock one out while reading the Little Red Book. It's crazy. Oh, fuck, I got to kill all the landlords. Oh. Is anyone else barring up? All right. One last thing, which is my cousin was telling me that the doctors were telling him, just as a PSA, you know, doctors told him, he said, you know, let everyone else know, just a PSA, right? But you know how there's foods that pregnant women need to avoid, like soft cheeses or certain seafoods, that stuff. You guys know about that? Yeah. You guys used to be babies, all right? But they're cool. Right. And this is a lesser-known food, but you know, I thought I'd use this platform to you know, let you guys know and be aware. But pregnant women need to avoid a certain food, lesser known, pregnant women need to avoid eating pineapple because it will make the baby taste really good. So yeah, that's it. I'm Kevin Hart, everybody.
Welcome back to Last Month with Harry Jun. I am joined with comedian Kevin Hart.
Yep.
He's not known as Kevin Hart.
No, not Kevin Hart.
Where we're going to talk, shoot the shit, have a chat, just like they're doing the talk shows. I believe your close is that.
That one?
Yep. And right. Can you zoom in on the dad? Yeah.
Oh, so we don't. That's going on the internet.
Yes, yeah.
Fuck.
Forever.
Yeah.
My one's there.
Yeah.
And when I clap, do like an explosion gif. He's not going to do an explosion. What's been you've been doing some pretty big projects.
Oh, big things coming. Big things
well,
coming.
no, they became.
Oh yeah, big
Okay,
things
that
have
sounds-
come.
You're doing some big projects.
Yeah.
Tell us what you've been doing.
Yeah. So I was very fortunate enough to be the co-creator and head writer of a pilot for the ABC called Westerners.
So that started with 3 mini episodes for a program called Fresh Blood.
Yeah, so it's Fresh Blood is like a scheme by ABC and Screen Australia. It's like a grant for like comedy.
When you say scheme, it's
Yeah, like
we need more ethnics on the ABC.
yeah, but low-key they do. And they're getting an Australian-born Chinese on the ABC. Anyway, no. But no, so like...
Some of the jokes are just...
And ABC on the ABC, anyway. Now you're learning, all right? Now you know your ABCs. And...
we got it back.
So it's called Fresh Blood, and so we were fortunate to be a recipient. So we managed to make like a little web series, 3 5-minute episodes of our program called Westerners. And then from there, it's kind of like a Squid Game, like 10 teams, and then like a handful of those get a pilot from there. And so we were one of the pilots, and me and my co-creator, Munasim Hamid. We worked this was a production company. Have you guys heard of Auntie Donna?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, theatre kids in Wollongong. Okay. Who would have thought? No, we're very fortunate to be able to link up with Having Done Well Productions and kind of work with them and just make like a half-hour of television. It was really cool, very exciting. We got Mark Bonanno in the show, and I'm not going to say who he plays, but it rhymes with Grumpelstiltskin. Yeah.
Don't say his name. It was I watched it, I laughed so much. I was so excited by the fact that it's comedy, not as we know it on the ABC.
Yeah.
Just tell us like the elevated pitch. Why should everyone here at the show and everyone online go see Westerners on IB right now?
So our pitch to the ABC, like our single sentence pitch was, what if A24 made Superwog? So like we're trying to aim to create like a magic realism, like surrealist show. Like it's like we want a show that's like sincere and has a lot of heart. Like a lot of it is about stories about being ethnic, but also like not any specific ethnicity. Like if you're white, you can just use empathy to relate. And
Some of them do, man.
Yeah. But yeah, and so like we wanted to create a show where it was about kind of like it was like super multicultural in a way that did tick every single box, and then created new boxes to then tick. Like we wanted to create a show that was like diverse in like a cool way, not in like a university recruitment type of way.
You should have fucking dabbed then.
But yeah, and so it was really fun working with people that I used to like watch their videos in high school, Auntie Donna videos and stuff, and so being able to like work with them was just like, such a huge honor and a privilege. Amazing, really, really great experience. Really funny. The show is really funny. Talking about making a show, less so. But yeah, it's available out now on ABC iView and on YouTube in full as well. So check that out if you like. ABC iView, Westerners, YouTube on ABC's YouTube channel. Please watch it. We need the numbers, KPIs. But yeah, no, I really don't know how to sell the thing that I worked for a year on to you.
I do. Fucking watch it. It's great. Star White, like this. Now for the acoustic analog version, like it'll be, fuck it. Okay. So Kevin, you used to work in a school.
That's a very loaded way to start a conversation, but yeah, I used to, and then I had to stop.
No, I wasn't implying. Okay, yeah, fuck, your mind went there, theirs didn't. Okay.
Yeah. Where, Harry? Anyway,
you used to do teach SLSO what?
yeah, I used to be a teacher's assistant at a school for refugees.
Yeah, brilliant. Because we had this in common. We both used to work in the classroom. I used to be a high school teacher.
Yeah.
Obviously, the cool S is. We used to see this a lot when we were kids.
Yeah.
Do you see this much these days?
Yeah. I whenever it's like rainy and there's like frosted glass at the train station, I always just yeah.
You see it because you fucking do.
Yeah.
No, I'm asking you if the kids these days,
They're still doing it.
Yeah,
They're
I mean,
still
it's
doing
cool. It's cool. It's anyone who doesn't know how to do the cool S. Let's walk you through it. Pick a color.
Red.
Communism. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So to make the cool S, you need 6 vertical lines. 1, 2, 3, and then 1, 2, 3, and then I like to start by connecting the middle. Like this little
I love the calligraphy. I love the pen stroke of it.
Yeah, like the thick or the thin. This is looking like a swastika. Whoa! All right. And then you connect it back here. And then I asked the studio audience what they prefer. Because when I used to do this, I would do that. You go down, and then you kind of like almost like hexagon.
It's like a chode S.
Which now I realise is not okay. So what you can do is you can do the point. And have I mucked this? It does look like an 8, doesn't it?
It's very fortuitous.
Is it? Did I do it wrong?
No, it's good. It's good. Yeah.
What the fuck? Wait, what? So, someone's trying to give me a tip. What?
I was just saying you're doing a great job.
Thank you. What are you doing later? I need that. I need more of that in my life. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Okay. The reason why I brought this up, Kevin, is because
Yes.
you did teach. You were in education in the classroom. I used to be in the
Yeah.
classroom. I stumbled across this new thing that's
Okay.
occurring in the classroom, and maybe you all can weigh in. Don't yell out what you think it is. Yet. I'll
Skibbity
ask.
toilet. Like.
No, this is what kids are drawing.
I've heard about this.
What
It's
do you reckon that is? By the way, this is what kids are drawing on the whiteboard. I gotta give context. They're drawing this and they're giggling. And the teacher's like, what are you drawing on?
I think isn't it like swag in like a code, like all the letters, like you can infer the shape of the letters SWAG or something from
What
that.
in the fuck are you talking about?
So you mean like the
You can
triangles
infer
and A?
swag.
Yeah, I don't know.
Is that your first guess?
Well, it's a word written on top of itself. Like it's like the letters, the shapes are hidden there. It's very like Da Vinci's like.
Anyone else want to shout out what you think this is?
The word swag written over itself.
The word swag written over it. That's actually very perceptive and intelligent. I'm glad you said it for the first time tonight. This is not a basketball, or it's not swag, but you were close. This is a dick. Right, D. Okay. Yeah. And then I, that middle line again, right? And then we got C, and then fucking just you wait for this last one. It's gonna blow your mind. In fact, I even believe it's gonna get an applause break. Like that's how crazy this last letter is gonna be. Okay, I'm gonna pick a nice. Turn that to the side. Because all the best whiteboard graffiti makes dick. Like this is what they're doing these days. Like, I don't know who invented this. Who's pioneering the new dick technology? the dick graffiti technology, it's insane.
Someone's just sitting there thinking really hard about dick.
yeah,
Just breaking
Real
it down to its core components into like an abstract like.
yeah, just picking all the pieces up.
Yeah.
Yeah. They started with swag. They're like, no, that's fucking lame. That's so lame. That's the dick. But yeah, round of applause for Dick, everyone. That's... That was last month with me, Harry Jun. We've got heaps of cool stuff happening at Side Door Theatre in July. The Wollongong Comedy Fest is kicking off on the 7th of July. Comedian Kevin Hahn and myself, as well as 4 other amazing Asian comedians, will be down here performing an hour showcase called Succulent Comedy. It's going to be incredible. We are also going to be doing my hour show, Friendship Safari, at 8:30. Succulent Comedy's at 7 p.m, by the way. I want to give a huge round of applause to Side Door Theatre for hosting us tonight. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. It's youtube.com/last month with. We're able to get the username. Obviously, it rolls off the tongue. Incredible. Can I also, I would like to capture this on video. Huge round of applause to all the crew behind the show tonight. We've got Riley, Adam, Jenna, Monica, and also Sinead front of house. Keep it going for yourselves. Thank you so much. This is last month with Harry Jun. Have a good night. Bye.